Hi people, I'm Wicked Wonka. Now I'm planning to do something different. I'm going to make a series on paleontology instead on my usual politics like I usually do. So I'm going to be talking about paleontological stuff like dinosaurs, trilobites, and etc. Now I will start this series by going through Earth's history by starting at the Hadean eon to the Holocene epoch and continue on with other topics such as evolution of mammals, dinosaur, human evolution, and the origin of angiosperms, as well as other mysteries from the past. Now, one thing about paleontology is that there's always surprises you might find. For instance, we thought grass was around for 55 million years, and now we know that grasses have existed longer than that. And we know this to be the case because there are fossilized dinosaur dung that contains grass-like material, those like phytoliths. And there's and like I said, there's a lot of mysteries you might find when we look in our past, when we look into the Earth's past or prehistoric Earth, like the Romer's Gap. I'll make a video about that topic as well because I think that topic is also something to talk about. And and something like the Devonian Earth, like there's very few species from the Devonian period that are known to us. It could be like thousands and millions of species that roam the land as well as the sea, though we don't know exist because we haven't found any fossils there. Same thing with Romer's Gap. I'm also going to bring up the topic of paleogeography, which I'm going to be talking about continental drift and the supercontinents that existed like Rodinia, Gondwanaland, and Pangaea. One of the key factors of evolution and adaptation is continental drift. And when you research evolution, you can see why. Because, you know, what helped us humans to evolve what we are today is that continental drift, such as when Australia drifted away from Antarctica. It pretty much caused Eastern Africa to become arid and semi-arid, which caused apes at the time to start walking upright, which was part of our evolution at the time. So this series will be an interesting series. This will be an interesting series that I'm planning. And if you want to participate in this series and listen to what I have to talk about, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Minds, Gab, and Twitter. So I'm Wicked Wonka. I'm signing off.